I have agoraphobia. Agoria is well, I believe agoraphobia. Well, I guess technically that's just I'm being semantical, Miss Diana. I guess it's like the fear of leaving the house and like being out of your safe space.
Agoraphobia is a type of anxiety disorder that involves fearing and avoiding places or situations that might cause panic and feelings of being trapped, helpless, or embarrassed. You may fear an actual or upcoming situation. For example, you may fear using public transportation, being in open or enclosed spaces, standing in line, or being in a crowd. Criteria: you actively avoid these situations, require a trusted companion to endure them, or face them with intense distress. Your anxiety stems from a fear that escape may be difficult, or help won't be available if you experience panic-like or embarrassing symptoms. The fear or anxiety is entirely out of proportion to the actual danger posed by the situation. Your symptoms, fear, and avoidance must consistently last for 6 months or longer. The condition causes clinically significant distress or disrupts your daily life, work, and relationships. First thing I want to say is I'm not a doctor and I am not Rosie's doctor. The only reason I made this compilation is because I speculate that Quirky Love Rosie may have a touch of something called Munchausen by internet, which is the fabrication or extreme exaggeration of illnesses in virtual spaces, such as social media and support groups, to garner emotional satisfaction, sympathy, and attention. People with Munchausen by internet do not typically seek financial gain, though with Rosie, I think financial gain is always on the table. The primary reward is intense emotional gratification, control over an online community, or the care and validation they receive from others. I want to emphasize that the symptoms of real agoraphobia can ebb and wane in intensity, and it is a spectrum. People who suffer with it can leave their homes from time to time and manage it with a lot of hard work. Everything I'm saying here is speculation for entertainment purposes only. Please, please, please do not go to her channel to harass or engage with her.
I'm terrified to go to Vegas, Nessa. I am scared shitless. For me, this is one of those things with where the motto of like be scared but do it anyway. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I need my headphones to come out. Yeah. I'll be having my over-the-ear headphones. Sometimes I wear those with no music playing just to deafen the noise because I get so overstimulated and so scared. Yeah, I'm about to be getting on the flight. I am excited and I can't believe this is happening. Okay, real talk though, real talk. I'm actually really anxious to travel. Does y'all want to know the real tea? I haven't left my house in months. The agoraphobia is back, baby. So, either joke about it or cry about it, right? And I'm terrified to leave the house. Terrified. I've been trying for a week to go hang out outside. And the internet loves to the shitty part of the internet loves to make fun of me for that shit and pretend I'm lying and whatever. It is what it is. Plant City is known for great produce and their strawberries specifically. Yes, we're in our fairy get-ups to bless the farmer's market. Yeah, definitely. But actually, another positive update. The past week, I've been working. I'm basically doing because I've used exposure therapy tactics in the past to help mitigate not only my agoraphobia issues. It's just other stuff in general. It's something I've worked on in therapy and stuff. Hey, let's go. We're good on. We need laundry for them. I need our turn. Hold up. Beep beep. Beep beep. But here I am. I'm working on it. When I think about trying to leave the house next week, it makes my stomach hurt.
and a little nauseous. Maybe I'll go to the produce shop or something. I miss going to the produce shop. And it's safe and I know what to expect there. It's small. There's a lot more walking than I planned. My backpack's heavy, my shoulders hurt, and I'm tired. But I'm gonna set out to do everything I plan to do. So. Crazy! There might not be a lot of people. I'm scared. And I know logically, like, that my personal safety is at higher risk because of what's happening on a global scale. In that way, like with my location and other factors, right? But I feel unsafe. As like a traumatized person, I feel really unsafe in this world. Like in every corner, like the only place that feels safe is like my home, my room, my bed. Everything else is scary. This is the same day as the prior Cook With Us video. If you haven't seen it, definitely check out the playlist. And I hope that you guys enjoy this vlog. We just had a little bit of an outing, and yeah. And I'm working through it, you know? But and my distance from the trolls, and it's been interesting how some of them have been trying to still poke and prod at me. I'm just not talking about it. They're getting a little creative, but they're desperate for my attention. And I'm working on it. I'm working on not even saying things like I just said. It's a process for me. I'm really slow at transitions. I struggle. About to get a package clean. Looking forward to and a new idea for a future that I'm really looking forward to, and some other changes on the horizon that I'm even more scared to make, because my relationship with talking about my health online is tumultuous, to say the fucking least. But I have some things to figure out about it, I guess. I don't know if "shtick's" the right word, but the whole like concept around it is she's like it's day so and so of day so and so of rehabilitating my very fearful shutdown foster dog, or something like that is her intro. And so Tiki came like to her in a state where they weren't sure if he was going to survive, and the first like week he like didn't even get out of the crate, and so it's been about 40 days, and now he's just a completely different dog. It's just been a really wonderful journey to watch, and Tiki's very, very fearful, or was very, very fearful, and so I made a comment being like, because when it came up, I got emotional, and I was just like, you know, and I left a comment to the effect of like, Tiki's like, thank you for making this content, because Tiki and everything is inspiring me to be brave, because I'm dealing with agoraphobia and all of that. And so that was like a few hours before we were slate to leave the house. And then I just got like inundated with all of this support. Like for some reason, my comment ended up higher up, so a bunch of people were replying to it and saying really, really nice, encouraging comments. And so I was like, well, let me just like make a little TikTok then for people who are seeing it if they wanna see it. So I basically filmed. It's like a few minutes long, but I filmed like a little mini TikTok vlog of me going to the hair salon, like reacting to the haircut. My mom and I went to Aldi's as well. We stopped off at Publix because Renzi was nice enough to send a little soda money, so we picked up more soda. And I also... Hi, so I left a comment on one of like Tiki's newest videos. If you guys know who Tiki is, you know who Tiki is on the internet. And I've really been struggling with agoraphobia. I haven't left the house since March 22nd, and I'm gearing up to get ready to leave. I'm literally already starting to cry because I'm so anxious. I've already taken my anxiety medication. Thank you, Brittany. Yeah, it was really nice to get out of the house. After I went to Aldi, my mom and I made a little pit stop to Dairy Queen. I got myself a little, well, I don't know if it's a little, I got a medium strawberry milkshake, and I enjoyed that, but I was really anxious before I left. So that's the other thing is I wanted my mom to make the wonton soup on live, but I made sure to eat a little something even though I don't have much of an appetite because I'm so anxious. And I wanted to document this moment because the comment section in the replies to this video literally also is part of why I'm so emotional, because everyone's being so sweet because Tiki has such an amazing community on TikTok. And hopefully everything goes well, because it's a walk-in special, and so there's no appointment, so there's a little bit of like uncertainty there that's also fueling my anxiety. But I'm leaving the house today and I'm very scared. And I'm even going with my mom, but I'm just so scared because agoraphobia is a real thing. And I struggle with like a lot of trauma and PTSD and stuff. So anyway, so I just got ready, just put on a dress and found some of my favorite sunglasses. I had to go digging around because it's been, I don't know exactly how many months. I'd have to actually calculate it, but I haven't left my house since March 22nd, so I had to. When did 3 get in the mix?
No, because I did one of your 4. See, if you look at it.
Yes, okay, I did.
So it wouldn't fall apart when I was handing it to you.
Fair enough.
Okay?
There you go.
And then we're going just to that bend. All right? And then away from...
Dig and find my purse, and the shoes I wanted to wear were shoved in a bin somewhere. So I did that, and I just got ready, and I put on my favorite perfume, and I'm trying really hard to not be anxious, but I just want to cry. So if I feel like crying, no one can see the tears in my eyes because I've got these sunglasses on. Is this it? So this is my hair before. I actually haven't gotten my hair cut professionally, probably close to a decade, because I've been cutting my own hair for like 3 to 4 years now. And then before then, I was dating someone whose mother would cut my hair for me. So I'm just really anxious because also it's like if I hate my haircut, I will cry. And then I might convince my mom that we can do other stuff, because getting out of the house is the hard part. Once I'm out, I tend to be more okay, but it's like actually like leaving and like being outside and kind of just getting used to being outside. So we'll see if I can handle going to Aldi's or something. But yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
So I got my hair cut and I don't know how I feel about it. If I can show you a reference photo, I'll put it here. It's kind of my own fault. So my mom ran in to get some sodas for a soda sale. And then I asked to go to Aldi because I want to get some cranberry goat cheese, and because we've got a bunch of crackers and red pepper jelly at home, and I want to try that red pepper goat cheese combo. Oh, it's hot. Let me show you. It's so hot. It's 96 degrees right now in Florida, so the AC's blaring and I'm dying. I had like a mini therapist session with my hairstylist because of course I did. And yeah, it went pretty good, except I just don't think I love my hair, but it was a very affordable haircut. So with great clips, you get what you get, you know what I'm saying? But she was so sweet. She was so nice. And like I said, it was kind of my own fault. So I was just like, I'm not upset at all. I was just like, I'm not sure how I feel. Give me about 2 business days to reach a decision. And the other biggest issue is I always keep my hair in a clip, and it is officially too short to be in a clip. So that's a thing. So after we went to Aldi, it was just too damn hot. My mom and I kind of wanted to go do something else, but we just couldn't deal. So we went for a little ice cream pit stop, and I got a little, medium strawberry milkshake. And my mom got an ice cream cone, and we came home. And I low-key kind of hate how short my hair is. I've been trying to be positive about it and not cry about it. My mom told me, she's like, honestly, I'm impressed that you didn't cry, because my mom gets upset every time she gets her hair done. She's one of those people. And one of the reasons I always was cutting my own hair was because I just didn't really like it when other people did it. But my hair at least looks really healthy. Like all of the deadness is completely gone. So it's like the one benefit to this. I bet in about a month or two I'll like my hair. This is too short for me. So anyway, I just wanted to thank TikTok, and I wanted to thank Isabel for inspiring me and so many other people with their own issues and their own, animals that they're helping get through tough times and stuff. And I can't express how much all of that support through a simple little comment section helped me today, and how much it motivated me. So thank you guys for watching, if you watched the whole vlog, and leave any thoughts below. Appreciate you. Bye.
So since COVID lockdown, many of us have found it really easy to stay indoors for many days or weeks at a time. And if someone else is bringing you groceries and you don't have a job outside the house, and if it's physically hard for you to walk, leaving the house is not going to be an easy thing to begin with. I have no doubt she suffers from anxiety, absolutely. But seeing her pick and choose when she's agoraphobic and when she isn't, and the performance of it, is insulting to people who actually struggle. Not just because I don't think she's agoraphobic in any way, but now she frequents the chronic illness and immune disorder online spaces, namely TikTok, getting support and sympathy for things she isn't diagnosed with.
Like a really positive experience, and like people from her community are already commenting. And like before I even went live, Isabel herself commented on my TikTok, and I was like, I like geeked a little. I was like, that's so awesome. Isabel is an incredible human being, and it's just like, that's something I love so much about TikTok, is you come across some really incredible people.
So talking about her health online is tough, but it's really never impossible for Rosie. The list of things she claims to suffer with is overwhelming, and I'm just picking this one thing to talk about. I'm personally fascinated by her desperate need to be seen as a warrior, as constantly overcoming one thing or another while finding new struggles that keep her from ever actually getting better or improving. I don't doubt that she struggles with anxiety and pain. So many people can relate, but no one can feel it on her scale. She feeds on sympathy and support, and she never shares. So what do you guys think? I feel like I'm just really, really fascinated by the way that she triumph baits and like manufactures these struggles that she then has to overcome and needs and go and finds new spaces to kind of get this support and sympathy and supply. It's just kind of fascinating to me. And in no way, if you suffer from agoraphobia or anything like that, even mild, like I don't want you to think that anyone's pointing at you and saying, oh, you left the house, you must not actually have it. That's not at all what we're saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what anybody is saying. This isn't about you. This is specifically about, a public figure, what that public figure has put online for the public to consume. That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about this specific person. This isn't about you or all people with agoraphobia. This is just about this one specific instance. And I just find it so interesting that she speaks so easily about her quote unquote agoraphobia or her mystery chronic autoimmune issues and her pains and her head trauma pains and all these things. But when it comes to like her type 2 diabetes, something that she's actually diagnosed with, something that has like a concrete treatment plan, she shuts it down. She has no interest in discussing it. She doesn't want to talk about it. So that's interesting to me. Why this one thing that she could possibly reverse, it is possible to reverse, and actually triumph over it. She just shuts it down. So I don't know. It's interesting to me. Thanks so much for watching this. and let me know what you think. I appreciate all of you. I especially appreciate all of my members for all of your support. I really, really appreciate you and everyone who has joined the party. Thanks so much. I hope you're all cozy. Take care of yourselves. Bye.